I can't believe it. They admitted everything.
And we got it all recorded with my Magic Figures app.
How did you know that they would talk about the whole kick shoes thing and me?
I saw Jackie's face when I mentioned kick shoes. I knew she would tell Dean as soon as she could.
This is fantastic. I'm so relieved
No,
that...
leave that on. People will recognize you.
Oh, right. Oh, this is a relief. I was beginning to think it was all over for me. You may have saved my life.
Are you ready to go? If we leave now, we'll still be able to catch Tony.
Look, Tony. The news has already been on. There's nothing we can do to change it.
I guess you're right.
Why don't we finish dinner?
But if we leave now, Tony will still be in the office.
Look. Janela, this whole thing's about to be cleared up. Why don't we just take a little time to enjoy ourselves?
Of course.
Why don't we finish dinner?
But if we leave now, Tony will still be in the office.
Look, Janela, this whole thing's about to be cleared up. Why don't we just take a little time to enjoy ourselves?
Of course. You're right. Sorry, Nick. And besides, this is Valentino's. And I am with a star.
Okay. So you were able to understand the video? Even though I played a little bit like cut.
Yes, I did.
Okay, good. All right, very good. So when are you taking your TOEFL test, you said?
I think this week.
Really?
Yeah, I have to because the deadline to apply is in June, or the 1st of June.
Oh, okay.
So if I take the exam now, they will send me the note in 6 to 10 days. And then I have to ask to send a note to the university, and they take another 10 days. So
Okay. So have you taken the practice one? The practice TOEFL?
no, I'm doing it.
No.
I don't know if today or tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to go over? Like, that you think that you have difficulties on? Listening, maybe. A lot of people have difficulties with listening.
No, not listening. I guess writing,
Oh,
writing,
okay.
and maybe speaking.
Oh, okay. Writing. You were able to make the essay? Write that essay?
And I'm in the help.
Where?
I'm in the middle of it.
Oh, okay, okay. The body. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do you know about Duolingo test?
What?
Duolingo.
No, I don't. Similar?
And the requirements, some universities
Mhm.
says that you can take the Duolingo or the TOEFL.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so she didn't get the evidence in time.
Mm. Okay.
Hmm.
What is reminiscing?
Ruminizing, like it would be similar to going over. But let me see. Uh, Enjoyable. Um,
Enjoyable.
no, 1 second. It's just enjoyable. Some. All right. So it's enjoyable recollection of past events. Um, so similar is to think back to, look back on,
Mm-hmm.
recall, review. Yeah.
I have a confession to make.
Oh no, a confession? I thought this whole thing was over.
No. It's not about that. It's about well, us.
Us. Us as in you and me?
You remember that night? In college, when we were studying for our Shakespeare final.
Of course I remember it. I remember it well.
You want to maybe restart it, the video?
Yes.
I have a confession to make.
Oh no, a confession? I thought this whole thing was over.
No. It's not about that. It's about well, us.
Us. Us as in you and me?
You remember that night in college when we were studying for our Shakespeare final?
Of course I remember it. I remember it well.
Well, I had wanted to ask you out.
You did? Wow, so why didn't you?
Well, I had heard you had a boyfriend.
Oh, no. Well, I did have a boyfriend, but we... friend, but we had split up earlier in the semester.
Oh, you're kidding. I didn't know that. I guess
No,
I should.
I'm not seeing anyone now. Oh, you know?
Well, then.
Tutte bene? Is everything all right? Can I get you un cafe, tè, cappuccino?
I'll have a cappuccino.
Make that too.
Very good. All right, good. So I know you said that you were having difficulties on the essay. Have you seen that essay where they give you the uh like reading part and then like the listening part of a lecture, and then you compare both?
Yes.
Okay.
We practice it once with Andrea.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll see that too. Okay, good. I was just wondering. Maybe you want to see it together, but you got it.
Yeah. What is rebound?
Like rebound. Like over do it again, or I don't know the meaning of it. The meaning of it would be bounce back through the air after hitting a hard surface or object. But on this case, let me see what is he using rebound as?
Richard was on the rebound.
Okay, so on relationship ways will be like a redoer. Okay, so rebound is an undefined period following the breakup of a romantic relationship.
It's the end of our relationship.
A rebound is an undefined period following the breakup of a romantic relationship. So a rebound relationship can occur when someone is dating a new person without being entirely over their ex.
Okay. And what did they mean with just fixed his best friend up?
Like a setup, like a blind date. Someone helped.
Oh,
Like le ayudó, ¿no? Conseguir a alguien. So, para una cita.
oh. What is Martin played the field?
Whenever he was in college. So play the field in a sense of romantic. Um, means like he was a player.
Okay.
All right, very good. All right, very good.
Thanks.
So vocabulary, uh, you can jump into grammar,
This
or
now?
unless you want to do, huh?
This is speaking?
Yeah, that's speaking. If you want to go over it, we can. Just well, you want to do it on your own, you can as well.
I have to. Okay. Mm. So I do this or do we skip it?
I was saying you want to do it on your own or you want to do it together. It's however you want to go over it to practice, or you want to jump into grammar. You decide.
Okay, let's do grammar.
Okay. I think you have to click the open bar. Yeah.
how are you? Today we're going to study the future conditional. First, I'll explain how we use it. Then, hello, how are you? Today we're going to study the future conditional. First, I'll explain how we use it. Then, and if you have time, you'll practice using it, okay? If you're ready, we'll begin.
You understand all the times, right? All the tenses.
Mm, yes, I think so.
Yeah, right. I'll send you this just in case. I mean, it's just to help know the tenses. If you want to maybe look through it, you know, just to make sure, but
Okay.
just just to have it there. I'll send it to you. What's up?
In the number 4,
Yes.
it says when the if clause comes first, we put a comma after it. When the main clause comes first, we don't use the comma.
Okay. Right. So Tony
Okay.
will still be at the office. Is there a comma there? Same, right?
No,
Same thing as the top one. At the or. Put play on it. Put play. You put play already?
Where?
On number 4.
The if clause can come at the beginning or the end of the sentence. The meaning is the same. When the if clause comes first, we put a comma after it. When the main clause comes first, we don't use a comma between the two clauses. If we go now, Tony will still.
You there?
Hmm. Okay. Because here are the same. What's the difference between this?
Right. Do you put stop? Because it usually shows you like with the example.
No, I didn't put stop.
It didn't. Maybe it didn't play.
The if clause can come at the beginning or the end of the sentence. The meaning is the same. When the if clause comes first, we put a comma after it. When the main clause comes first, we don't use a comma between the two clauses. If we go now, Tony will still.
It's not complete, no?
I'm sorry.
The audio is not complete.
It's not complete. All right. Well, they're just trying to tell you that, you know,
Or maybe it's my internet.
maybe I think it's your internet. Whereas when you continue a sentence, you know, you the form if you put a comma or a period, depending on where you want to transmit.
Hmm. Maybe they show examples here.
Do you here you able to see? Give me a second. So before we continue, let me share screen. Okay. So this is what it's trying to transmit. Yes, your internet there's not maybe providing the whole part of it, but it's the same thing, but it's just different when you put it when how you put the comma. So if we go now, Tony will still be at the office. So the same thing as Tony will be at the office if we go now. You know how she's mentions that she wants to go to to the office. So if you say either or each way, if you say if we go now in the beginning or at the end, we'll still transmit the same information.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to just to explain.
Okay, is it going out only? Okay, thanks.
No, no problem.
But yeah, okay.
What happened?
No, nothing.
You're looking at the sentence?
Yeah, it was about the comma, but
Yeah, this. So the reason why the comma is here is because they're doing an action transmitting if we go now. Tony will still be at the office. But other than that, Tony will still be at the office if we go now. So here we won't need a comma because the sentence continues to a certain point. Here the action, trying to transmit afterwards that if they go now.
Okay.
Okay. All right, good. We'll stop here for today. But if you have any further questions, we'll do it tomorrow. Everything good for this week, the time?